Go. Hey everybody,
3:30
Gangster and
mark.
7. Shut the fuck up. Alright, start when I shoot this picture. Hey everybody, Gangster and 7 here with a special retro review in honor of Ritz's album that's coming up. I thought we'd go over, maybe we'll go over both of them, but we're going to go over next to nothing. And I'm joined here featuring, guest starring.
The one and only VS Hero.
He's my Yellow Wolf, I'm Rittz. Say no, dude. Oh, well, we're gonna.
I was on that bubbly.
So we're gonna start out with the intro song, and we're gonna basically just go over our thoughts, initial impressions, lasting impressions, everything to do with that album. And my first thoughts on when I was listening to the intro track was I was waiting for Rittz to get on and spit the entire time, and then he never did. So that's pretty much my thoughts on that intro.
Yeah, I felt the same way. Like, Rittz, come spit some bars.
It was the most out of place shit ever. I thought he was going for an XV where he was just going to play an instrumental for some odd reason. Lupe Fiasco did the same shit. I was like, well, I don't get it. But yeah, that's how that went. Racked. So, no, racked. So anyways, so that was produced by Corbin King, and that was about it. Yeah, I like how it says writers, but I'm pretty sure there's no lyrics on that. So that was interesting. So let's start this for real though. Let's talk about Explode, and that was produced by 5 Points Music Group. I've never seen their name since then, but outside of the countdown from 10 to 9, 8, 7, 6, whatever, on the second verse, the song goes hard.
Yeah, I agree. That song really good, except for that boring ass 10 seconds of just countdown. That shit is whack. But the song go hard.
I think this is like your standard Rittz track at the time, and coming on from there too. What the fuck? Who voted to kick? The fuck? Anyways, these guys are some haters. But yeah, Explode. Not really much to add, unless you got something to add.
Not much to add. Just take away the 10 seconds, that song will be even better.
And then we get the best part from the album, and anything to do with Rittz ever is one of the best jokes.
Turn up, Rittz. Shut up, bitch.
So, the intro from Turn Down goes in. I didn't care for the hook. I remember this was one of the original singles for the album, and I was like, oh man, this song was okay, but I wasn't really feeling it at the time. And looking back, it's really good. Oh, and it makes sense now why he says lifted on the beat, because that's who produces the beat.
Yeah, the hook kind of grew on me at first. I didn't really like the hook, but his verses go hard, and I like the beat. But that hook took a while for me to come around to it. The hook was okay.
Yeah, I was slightly disappointed at the start from the beat. And then I believe Crown Royal was also one of the original singles, and I don't drink, so I couldn't give the slightest fuck, even though I've actually taken a shot of Crown Royal, and that's pretty much about it. And I still couldn't give the slightest fuck. And 7 produced that also, in case you didn't know.
Yeah, I'm not a drinking motherfucker, so I just don't care.
But yeah, I mean, it's just,
don't go for them party songs.
Just a chillax Rittz song. It's interesting the way they structured the album. I don't know if this is on purpose or me looking too much into it, but they put the best shit at the end, and they started it off the front with very average generic songs that they should have been sprinkled in, because Explode is fine and all, but Turn Down isn't anything special. Like, I guess it's just more of like a Rittz show him that he's himself type song. And then he doesn't follow orders and shit. And Crown Royal is just your generic fucking drinking song. I mean, Rittz does it his way, but I'm just like, as far as type and shit, it's nothing special.
Yeah, it does take a while for the album to pick up.
And then it comes up to Laugh, which was produced by Matic Lee. That's the guy who produced, right? No, yeah, Matic Lee. That's the guy that produced Red Nose for Tech 9. That beat goes in. It's an amazing beat. Laugh goes in. It's like the spiritual successor to fucking Fuck Swag. So I have no beef with it. I love that song.
Yeah, Fuck Swag go hard and LAF go in.
And then you got to mention the remix, even though it's not on the album, but I got to mention it. Royce's verse is insane. Yellow Wolf's verse
Yes, it is.
really fucking good. I did not like Crooked Eyes verse. And Ritz's remix verse went fucking in. So, I mean, it's like 7 minutes of laugh if you put them back to back. Oh my god, man. That's just one of the dream come trues, is just being able to do that.
And that beat is so good to that song, and I love the hook to that song, man. Look at how they dress, bruh. It's crazy.
So, I mean, that was fucking amazing. Then there's Bounce, which got a music video and everything. I just don't care for the beat and all. It's not my style of song. But, you know, Twista and Rittz go good and go hard in the verses and all. It's just not my style and vibe and everything.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I just didn't. I don't know. I listened to it, and that's about it. It just wasn't something I listened to over and over again. I got no beef with the song, but it just wasn't me.
The next one was Living a Dream, which was also produced by Seven, featuring Trey the Truth. Now, I don't like Trey the Truth. I mean, but I said that about on Tech's album, and I still don't like Trey the Truth, so it's kind of a wasted verse. This song, this one went in though.
Yeah, I like Living the Dream. The hook on it I liked.
I like the hook too.
Really like the hook on that song.
It doesn't say who wrote on it. I like how it says the writing credits. It's Ritz's name, McCollum. I did not know that was his name, apparently. Huh. It's funny because he mentions in what song was it? Was it Basket Case where he mentions like you only know my name because of Wikipedia or something like that?
Yeah, Basket Case.
And I just thought it was funny because I didn't know his name. No, that's how that goes. Now, Living a Dream goes in, and I don't know. I don't really have much to add about that one. but all right. So for In My Zone, that one I do have a lot to add because that was the first song off that caught my ear, and that was the one that I auto replayed over and over again. That was my shit at the start, and it was the one that kept me coming back. I totally forgot B.O.B. was even on that song. I was listening to it the other day, and I was like, oh yeah, B.O.B. is on this. Because he was so forgettable. No, but yeah, that
his
was
verse is very forgettable.
Also, I'm looking at
His verse is very bad.
the producer who produced it, Best Kept Secret. He produces for Wale, back when Wale wasn't whack, like on the mixtape About Nothing. Some of the songs were good. He also produced on... He produced Pretty Girls. You should check out Wale's, by the way. Side note, you should go check out good Wale, not new Wale, but what... He also produces for Mike Posner. Oh, Hero, what's your thoughts on Mike Posner, by the way?
I don't like him. That's just me. Dude, I don't know, man. He just sounds like a fucking female. Especially on In My Zone, bro. The first time I heard that without knowing who was singing the hook, I thought it was a female. How can you respect somebody who did a Bow Chicka Wow Wow song with fucking Lil Wayne?
Side note, it's funny because the guy that produced that song also produced for Epic Rap Battles in History, Adam vs. Eve. That's so funny. It's so random. Wow. I like the beat. I know Mike they had Mike Posner, or I don't know who wrote it. Somebody wrote it. To sample the diner song, and I had my dude Kenny pointed that out to me, and so now I know about that. But it's also been sampled in plenty of different songs, that chorus style. But that's just a side thought. I like that song.
I mean, I like the song. I still play it. It was another one of those songs where I didn't like the hook at first, but that's just me. It took a couple listens to it for me to finally warm up to the hook. Because like I said, it kind of threw me off when I figured out it was Mike Posner, or however you say his fucking name. Because I seriously thought it was a female. But Ritt's verse go hard. I'm like you. B.O.B.'s verse is very forgettable, but it took a while for that hook to warm up to me. But it's a good song. I had no beef with it.
And then you have Call 911. So my thoughts on that song is that song was really scary to me. I won't lie. For the first couple listens, that shit freaked me out a lot. That's produced by the Avengers. That beat goes in. the verses, man, they stuck with me. Like I know a part of this review, you're probably, if anybody's watching this, they're probably like, yo, these dudes don't talk at all about the lyrics. Well, that's because there wasn't much to, like, it's hard to, like, this guy's really blunt about his lyrics. You don't really think into them. He really states it, what he's thinking, and that's why I really like him, is because he's not Tech 9, you know, he's not Cess Crew, he's not here to miss words. He says what he feels, and I fuck with that. So it's not really, I can't really do him justice by saying, oh, Rittz doesn't like whack rappers. Oh, if you old guys know his name because of Wikipedia, or you got my, like, if I sat here and tried to explain his lyrics, there's not much to explain because they're there and they're blunt.
He says
really well
everything.
crafted.
There's nothing to try to look into. Everything
Yeah, there's
he says
there's
is
not.
just, that's just how he feels.
And that's why I like him. That's why he's a great addition, because he's sitting there chopping, but he's chopping, fucking spitting truths, and that's why he's like he says on Ghost Story, he's like, fuck, like he says on Ghost Story that you put nothing in your music and stuff, and you know, he lays it out thoroughly in Basket Case about fucking how.
Like, there's not. Yeah, I mean, he's right. There's nothing really to look into to his lyrics. He just states everything.
And that's why you more get vibes and feels off the songs, and you grow with Rittz more than you just fucking go, oh, this is a song I have to listen to 20 times to come away with different messages
Ritz's
and stuff.
lyrics are not something that you sit there and think about. It's stuff that hits you hard, and it just hits you right in the feels.
So I mean, but that's Call 911 is like the prime example. Is his lyrics and everything sets more of an atmosphere, and everything, the way it goes into, and that beat mixing and everything, and it just really fucking goes good, and the fucking stories are really well done by it. It's like the prime example of how good he is at telling stories, and that even goes with turn up the bottle. Is, I know I'm gonna skip over to the end song, but it fits because it's a story song, and oh my gosh, like those two songs, man, he tells really good fucking stories, and that's my example.
Really well done, yes. Really well done. Really good storytelling. Like, there was nothing in those songs that left you questioning, like, oh, he left this out. No, it was really good storytelling.
And so this fucking goes in. Like, if I'll skip over a little bit again. Well, we'll start out with Basket Case. Like, he explains everything. His lyrics are so good that there's no need to look into in depth and everything, like a Locksmith or the Rugged Man. They're there. He explains shit perfectly. You're not sitting there going, "I wonder what he meant."
It's just blatant lyrics.
It's just a real dude
what you
rapping.
hear is what you get.
And
yeah,
I think it's more of a style thing. I don't mean to knock him, like, oh, he ain't no like super in depth type dude. I just mean it in that's his style. He's more of a blunt rapper. And
that's just who he is. Yeah.
And
lay it out there. This is it. This is
it's diversification. There's plenty of blunt rappers like that. I'm trying to think of some other ones that are more. He's like a punchline rapper, but instead he tells stories and stuff. I'm trying to think. Royce 5 9 and Eminem style, but they do more witty stuff than just like blunt. I'm kind of baked right now thinking other people like that. Talk about Prophet again real quick. I had to tell my story real quick. So my joke is that if I ever don't skip Shouty Fat's verse, I like listening to it to hear him talk about Nintendo cartridges. So that's my joke. Willpower produced that also. I did not know Kato produced Blow. That explains why that beat goes so hard. But yeah, Basket Case was really good and stuff. And then there's Going Through Hell, which we just discussed off air. That we skipped that song. I auto-deleted it, and your hero said you didn't even fucking remember it.
Yeah, I listened to it once, and that was it. I've never listened to that song more than once.
And then there's Wish You
just didn't like it.
There's Wish You Could, which was produced by Seven, and that's got the intro. Like I just said earlier, though, that's got the intro for the next album. Basically, it's the top of the line thing. And the guy in the intro, I don't like him because he said, "These shoes I wear once, that's top of the line." So if something is top of the line that you wear one time, what does that mean about Ritz's album? He listens to Ritz's album one time and then he puts it on the fucking shelf. So that's my joke about that.
You listened to it. It's funny because I listened to Ghost Story countless times.
Yeah, Ghost Story goes in it. But yeah, Wish You Could. Just more of a spit and bragging type style song.
There's not much to add to it. It's just with a typical
now our running
rap.
joke is for Blow. We've been making a lot of references to it lately because I've been falling in love with that song. And No, tell the people about the comment section to this song.
Man, if that shit was about that marijuana, I'd bump the hell out of it. But I just don't fuck with that cocaine, bro.
Oh
Man,
man.
the comment section to all blow lyric videos and stuff are just crackheads, just dissing dudes who smoke marijuana. It's the funniest shit ever. If you want to laugh, go look at the comment section to those lyric videos. It's so fucking funny.
Man,
It's just crackhead after crackhead.
man, I really like that song. The beat suckered me in, and once again he tells really good stories with it and stuff, and he's just silly, and his personality goes fucking in on it.
If you drop that shit, you best be sniffing it off the carpet. He is right.
Don't microwave it though. Apparently that doesn't work. See, that's my point.
Don't microwave it.
I don't want to hear anybody, like, I've been thinking in my head, like I said to myself, I'm like, oh, well, we're not talking about the lyrics. Well, like, a lot of these are good references, though, that I make about, oh, the carpet and microwaving it. It sticks with you. The lyrics are good. Sometimes there's just not much to add to it. Oh, but, yeah, man, like, I paid attention to what he says and shit. I'm not an idiot, but that shit was funny, though. Fuck. But, yeah, that shit was funny. Real quick, talk about White Rapper, which I thought should have been the lead single, and it took forever. It was like the 4th single. That was produced by Track Bangers. I don't know who they are. I'm gonna go look them up right now. But man, that song went fucking in. The stories, the music video was phenomenal. Man, that shit was so good.
Man, that song 10 out of 10 for sure.
And
I'm like you. That song should have been. It should have been the lead single. You're right. It definitely should have been the lead single.
it should have been
That
further
song
up the
just goes
album.
so
Is
fucking
something I
hard.
kept saying too.
It definitely should have been further up the album. But that song, man, there's just not much to say. Go listen to it. That song is really fucking good.
So, it says here, White Rapper. He also produced the intro for The Life and Times of Johnny Valiant. I'm blanking on what that sounded like. Anyways, so yeah, Track Bangers, the guy, he's normally produces for Trey the Truth. There's also A Word to Your Door by Chamillionaire on Major Pain 1.5, which was a good song. He also produced some shit for Yellow Wolf, but nothing noticeable that I can think of off the top of my head. But yeah, I don't know. I like looking into production and stuff. But yeah, White Rapper goes fucking in, man. Once again, I can't really add much depth to it without going quote for quote and then explaining it. Like, I can't just go, oh, well, in this song, he talks about this. Like, if we sat here and explained Tech Nine's Ebo, we'd go, well, so it would be about explaining the evil brain.
Yeah, it could
and
mean
then his
this,
angel
this,
heart.
and this. It has multiple
then,
different meanings.
And we'd reference quotes from the song and how it explains that. But with Rittz, it's just, yo, he tells a story about being a white rapper. Yo, on Turn Up a Ball, he talks about a married couple that fucking goes downhill.
That are basically, their life doesn't suck whenever they're drinking and they're addicted to meth and stuff like that. It's just really good storytelling. He's really good at storytelling. Like, if we were gonna sit here and explain to you, we would just basically explain the song.
Quote the song, yeah. On Call 911, the first story is about which one was the first one? That wasn't. It was the one with the dude in the closet and shit. That shit, man. That shit fuck with me, man. That shit. The second one I'm a little bit cooler with because because in the song, it plays the sound effect for hitting the dude with the baseball bat, and then he drops it, but then he's like, he hit him for like 10 minutes or something after. I was like, that's not what it is in the audio. You fucked something up. I'm a stickler on that. That shit bothered me. If you don't know, do you know what I'm talking about here or no?
Yeah,
Okay,
I know.
I was gonna say, if not, trust me, go listen to it. You'll hear what I'm saying. It doesn't make sense. Someone needs to be fired.
I was scared to listen to that song after that. I'm not gonna lie. I heard that song and I was like, damn.
Like, that song fucked with me.
I was afraid to listen to that song.
That song fucked
It really was.
with me.
It does fuck with you, bro. The first time you hear that song, it fucks with you. It
Oh,
really
and
does.
side note, I actually own this album. I don't own Johnny Valiant, but I fucked with Johnny Valiant a lot, and I had a lot of money to blow at that time, apparently. And I liked White Jesus, so I owed him money. So that's what I also bought. I have next to nothing. So, and then I'll be buying the next album if the next couple singles are just as good as they've been. And then finally, you got Broken Famous, right, and Lonely.
Right.
I really liked Lonely. I really like that song a lot. Scar did a great
Yeah,
hook.
I like Lonely.
And You know, Rittz rapping about his girlfriend calling him while the story in it really fucking stuck with me. It's really good storytelling. Once again, man, I'll say that about. So now that's pretty much song by song. Unless you have anything to add about those two songs.
I don't know. Me and Aaron have said a couple times we don't know why he ended the album on Lonely, but the song
That's the
itself is
bonus
really good.
track, dude. He ended the album on turning off the bottle.
My bad. I'm
Mr.
baked.
Baked, man. He said, but don't think, oh, Hero's just quoting wrong stuff. He said it twice now. He keeps getting the bonus tracks confused with the fucking album track listing.
I really do.
Man, this dude probably like, oh, I can't believe I Need a Drink was on that.
He turned it. he ended the
Welcome to
album, turned up
Strangely.
the bottle. It's
I don't like the way he ended that. It was weird. Like I said, the whole track listing for this album was fucking weird. It's not the way I would have done it. Explode is fine for the first track, but I would not have went from Go Hard Explode. It should have been Laugh. Like, why would you go from Explode to fucking Turn Down? Like, now we're going to chill out a little bit. And then we're going to go to a drinking song. But then we're going to go hard. But then we're going to bounce a little bit. Then we're going to talk about Living a Dream. We're going to keep it a little bit more real. And In My Zone, we're going to chill. And then, oh, God, here we're going to talk about killing people on Call 911. Then we're going to chill back to Basket Case. But then we talk about making money and getting profit. And then we're going to talk about going through hell and chilling and Wish You Could, which is dope. But then we're going to talk about... And then we're going to spit really hard about white rappers, which is a really deep story. That should have been in the top 4 or 5 tracks off the album. And then you fucking got Turn Up the Bottle, which shouldn't have been. It should have. Turn Up a Bottle should have came right before or after Call 911. Like, the way this is listed is weird. I always thought
really weird.
Chris Calico's Kickin' and Screamin' had the best track listing of any Strange album ever. Is the way I think it was almost perfect, and it was pretty much the best. The only thing I would have done with that Kickin' and Screamin' album was not had the song with T-Pain mopped on that fucking album. But outside of that, I'd have put the song with Uber Geek, and I would have swapped those two out. The song with Uber Geek went in, and the song with T-Pain sucked balls. But that's a side note. But let's talk about Ritt's album, and let's talk about the album coming up. Let's talk about Ghost Story.
Man, I've been bumping the hell out of Ghost Story. That song is really fucking good.
It's so good, I played it twice on the way home today. I went from Ghost Story to the pre-order track, which I gotta find a better quality, and I went back to Ghost Story. Oh, and side note. Yo,
so good.
Family Dollar hitting me with some false advertisement. Correct. Fucking, they won't give me that Xbox deal, 20% off on the currency. I went to another Family Dollar. Didn't work either. When you scan the card, it says not good with the current sale. Yo, man, I'm about to fucking hit them with some false advertisement. I'm having my boss look into it and see if she can figure it out. If not, man, Family Dollar on some false advertisement and shit, bro. That's some side note Xbox shit. But this got me heated. And that's why I went back into my car and I was like, you know what, I need to listen to Ghost Story. And I'm like, no, fuck this. And then Ghost Story is so good that I sat there in my car and listened to the third verse. And that third verse is amazing, by the way, man. I can't. Oh, sorry. Fucking Pearl Jam. It's got mopped. But that third verse goes so in on Ghost Story, man. I don't.
That hook. I love the hook to that song too.
The beat and the hook, and like I said, Kato, man. I didn't know that. I couldn't. You can't tell it's a Kato beat, man. Kato, man, he is producing, motherfucker. I didn't know he produced Blow, man. Kato and Rittz, man, when they get together, they make some amazing shit. Like when Kato and Jared Benton get together, they have a sound. But when Rittz and Kato, or when Kato just makes the beats and sends them to Rittz, or how I assume it's Jared and Kato get together and discuss what type of beats they want. I'm gonna assume, but Kato apparently does some really good shit on the side.
15 seconds left.
So that's all, man.
Ghost Story, man. It's seriously 10 out of 10. That song, dude, is so fucking good.
Oh, and there was the pre-order track, I Can't Breathe, mopped.
Stop Breathing featuring
Stop Breathing.
Stevie Stone and Cess Crew.
UBI goes in. I will always say this. I don't care. I heard somebody say something different. UBI, man. I think UBI and Recognize are the dark horses of strange music. I think they have like the most potential. I like Gotti, man.
agree
Don't
to
get me
this.
wrong. I thought the Devil was better than Matter Don't Money, but that's because I liked his beats more. Did you listen to those?
No, I haven't listened to those.
Devil's really fucking good. And then if you really like that, he did something with Info Gates remix. There was a couple new songs, but Info Gates remixed some of the beats. So make sure you listen to the original Devil first, then the remixed version with the new tracks also. I didn't care for Matter Don't Money's beats, which is weird because Gotti's beat selection was a little bit more
The biohazard
normal 7 style, more not like 7 didn't produce them, but it was more 7 style. But Info Gates beats are really weird, and Info Gate beats are more UBI style. And did you hear the thing with JL B Hood and Info Gates when they did that thing together, the Breaking Bad thing?
Yeah.
I couldn't find it on the internet, but
Yeah,
I've heard it through on Bandcamp or Bandcamp, however you pronounce it. I probably should buy that to show some support. His beats selection is way more like Matter Don't Money's. His Matter Don't Money beats were really they're just not my style.
10 seconds to go.
And so that was kind of weird. But wow, this has turned into a side thing. But like seriously though. So that was kind of weird. But and then on a side note on like I said about the Sesker thing. Like I said in the comment section, Cats was sitting here roasting. They was sitting there roasting Letterman off the Recession Proof EP, and I'll say this and I'll say it always. That Letterman beat is a really, really good beat, and it's the exact same style, sound, and everything beat that was off of Constant Energy Struggle. But Cats in the comment section were roasting that beat, and I was like, clearly you guys are fans from the fucking the new album, not the fucking old one.
Anyways, back to what we.
Well, I
came
mentioned
here
this.
for.
I mentioned this because I remember in an interview with Seven talking about that album, Constant Energy Struggle. He was like, they asked me to remove some stuff for the beats. He wanted it more. They wanted the beats more toned down, like less in your face style. They wanted them more stripped down, like Seven Chakras. Unless Seven didn't produce that, I sound like an idiot. But whatever, Seven Chakras work like they weren't overly complicated beats, but god damn, that album was amazing.
Yes, it was.
But anyways, that's a side note about Seth Crew. Now that album, you could sit there and talk about a decade about fucking smoke, man. We should do an album review to Seth Crew's. I should download that. We should do an album review to that. That should either that or Johnny Valiant next. Anyways, yeah, go ahead and talk about Next to Nothing though, or Top of the Line.
Hostile activity resumes securing the container.
So far, we've been talking, like I said, Ghost Story 10 out of 10, bro. Song really good. I listen to it all the damn time and it never gets old. If the next single they put out is as good as Ghost Story, that album is getting my pre-order.
Friendly
Like,
mission successful.
Ghost Story's almost sold me on it, man. That song is so good. And Stop Breathing ain't bad. I ain't got no beef with it except for Stevie Stone's black self singing. That's the only beef I have with that song. I cannot. It really ruins it for me on that second verse when he starts singing, bro. I just don't like it.
I don't care for the hook to that song, but yeah, and Stevie Stone.
The hooks.
I'm used to Stevie Stone doing stupid shit on the hook, or I mean, doing on his verses and stuff. But like I said, Gotti and UBI just kill that fucking song so hard.
Yeah, they killed it. Ritz's verse ain't bad. I have no beef with Ritz's verse. It's good. But Seth Crew could kill it on that song. Like I said, I don't like Stevie Stone's verse. I don't like him singing. The hook is okay. It's definitely not Ritz's best hook.
Over here,
But I ain't got no beef with the hook. But man, it really kills it, bro. You get Ritz's verse and you're feeling it. You know, the beat pretty good. And you're like, alright, this song is pretty good. And then Stevie Stone comes on and starts singing, bro, and it's just ugh. Just don't like it.
Stone, man. Oh man, that album comes out on May 6th. That's the day before my birthday. It gives me plenty of time to get ready for that album, to save up some guaparella.
5 seconds to go.
I'm looking forward to it.
Nicely done. The biohazard container.
I assume they're gonna give him more creative control than what they, since fucking Cali's album seems to be just like on some weird shit, and that they got that Darren fag to do some mainstream corporate shit. So I assume Rittz is gonna do a way more Rittz album, more like White Jesus and Johnny Valiant, and more of the later tracks on Next to Nothing. Oh, so give a final review score of the album for Next to Nothing.
Uh. Hmm. 8.5.
You
What
damn.
I'd give it.
That guy got mopped,
8.5
by the
and
way.
9.
I'd give
Leaning
it.
more towards a 9.
I'd give it a 9. But no 8.5 like a hater bitch.
I'd give it a 9. But what would you say your favorite song is off that album?
White Rapper by far is the best song. Not even like my favorite. It's just the best. Yeah, it's a
It is
perfect
the
album.
best,
The
I can
beat is
agree with this.
insane. The hook is amazing, and the storytelling is fucking phenomenal. It's by far the best. Like
The
it's not even
storytelling
close.
on that album is
That's a
top
10 out of
notch.
10 song, man. No question.
It is 10 out of
It's a
song.
10 out of 10
I
song.
agree with this completely.
I would say
That whole every song that has storytelling in it is 10 out of 10. His storytelling is
Basket
really
Case, 911. I have to go back to the track list. Yeah, man, the storytelling is fucking phenomenal. It's interesting
good.
because
But I really like Basket Case off that album. But that's just me.
don't-
Unlike you, White Rapper is definitely 10 out of 10. But Basket Case, man, I love the hook to that song.
yeah, man, the storytelling. I never looked at it like that, and that really helps, and that's why I like have a conversation about it with another human being.
But yeah, the storytelling is 10 out of 10, bro.
Friendly operator remaining.
But yeah, let me pull the track list one more time on it.
Like when I normally think of like a really good storytelling rapper, I normally go to Immortal Technique.
Just
But Rittz, man,
good.
Immortal Technique's a really good storytelling rapper. You can't
Listen,
front.
go listen to, like I
But-
said before, Chameleonaire's
We have been
EP,
eliminated.
Rainfall. He tells a good story on that album, on that EP. The story-selling songs would be Call 911, Basket Case, is more of a, the storytelling of his inner workings in his head. Blow. I mean, there are stories in it. Turn Up the Bottle, White
Yeah.
Rapper, and Lonely. So yeah, that is an interesting note to take away. Is all the storytelling songs are 10 out of 10.
Yeah, Rittz definitely.
A little
really
sad.
good
Call 911 didn't have a
storyteller
third verse, and it's so short of a song. But I guess he probably didn't want to overdo it or whatever.
People will probably have a
So-
mental
so-
fucking
so-
breakdown if
so
there was a
for-
third verse.
So. I wonder what that would have been about. People getting stabbed, probably. So, my negative tracks would be the intro being 2 minutes of nothing, the
Yes.
way the album was structured, the Prophet
Yes.
felt more like of a pre-order song and a song for the fans, like cult fans, but it just felt weird on the album. I guess Turn Down and Crown Royal are fine. Didn't care for Trade the Truth or B.O.B. on that album. They just felt forced. I was fine with Mike Posner, unlike you. I hated Going Through Hell. It was just way too fucking boring, and I felt like taking a nap. And then Wish You Could was fine. I could have done without that idiot at the start talking about wearing shoes one time and then putting them away. I was like, oh, it's good for you.
Beef with
My joke would be, oh, meanwhile, you're over here wearing shoes one time and then putting them away. My dude Rittz is over here broke and famous. Can you help my dude out? This dude got money on his shoes. But then Rittz would be like, hey, watch where you step, but I got retros on. Clumsy. Oh, got you. You clumsy. So I don't know. That's
Your beef with him is like my beef with Stevie Stone's whack ass singing.
But yeah, and then Wish You Could's fine. Blow. Turn Up a Bottle. I didn't like the way, like, I didn't like how that was the ending song. And like I said, it should be near 911. Why Rapper should have been further up. The song should have ended with fucking, I don't fucking even know. I don't know. I would have structured it differently though, but that was my thoughts. What about you? Pause. Negatives.
Negatives definitely Going Through Hell is probably the number one negative. I'm like you, that song, man, just boring as fuck. There's a reason why I only listened to it once. That's all I'm saying. It is structured really weird why they ended the album on a sad song, which is really weird.
It's just that it goes from positive to negative to up tempo to down tempo. Like, it just seems like, yeah, man. I don't know, man. I just don't think it should have ended with that song. That song should have been near Call
Do you think they
911.
did that on purpose for like a roller coaster effect, like you're up and down throughout the whole album?
No, I just don't actually. I mean, now that I'm looking at it, I just don't think there's any proper way to end the album. I don't know why you would end it. There isn't really a Promised Land style song to end it off of.
Nicely done. The biohazard
But-
container has been located.
Yeah,
I mean,
man,
they could have
go
ended it.
listen to that album.
I would have ended it a little different. The last three would have been.
Insertion in 5
I'd have
seconds.
kicked off the intro stupid track, and then if I needed to save a little bit more time, I don't know what I would have got rid of Prophet or whatever. It should have ended with fucking turn up a bottle, call 911, and then lonely, and that's how it should have ended. I was like, I just don't like how turn up a bottle was just about other people and his storytelling, and then but Broken Fame, lonely should have been the ending, and those three songs should have been near each other. I don't know. That's just a rough
Yeah, I wouldn't
explanation.
have it.
I don't know. Something other than call 911 should not be in be fucking tween in my zone and basket case. It's just out of fucking place. You can't just even lie to me and say it isn't out of
really
place.
out of place.
Murder hole.
It's really out of place.
Murder
Yeah,
hole
there's
right
a
there.
murder hole there.
They're gonna come kill me. Are you dead? Fuck.
Yeah,
You're a
he killed me
doo-doo.
through the murder.
This is the
hole, I didn't
worst
see it.
gameplay ever, man. It's so hard to sit here and talk about doing this. The cat's gonna be like, y'all gonna do this video with the. What the hell? What the hell? What the?
hell? What the fuck is
If we
this?
get like 6 views on this, we'll do a better one with better gameplay. And then if people are like, I don't give a fuck about the gameplay, just try not to suck so much dick at talking about music, then I'll go okay. So the next question is what do we do? What album do we do next? Hero. Johnny Valiant,
Down to one friendly.
or is it Seth's Crew?
I say we do Seth's Crew just because apparently there's a lot to talk about on that album.
Constant Energy Struggle, yeah, bro.
All
You got,
friendlies have been-
man, the way they go back and forth on the third verse on When Worlds Collide had me jizzing. Smoke was
Yes,
insane.
dude.
Liz Sawandi, man, I absolutely love. UBI was singing his ass. I was like, this dude over here singing.
I really did not expect to like Smoke just because
I loved
those
fucking
types of songs just don't appeal to
see,
me.
for me,
But
I
that
get
song
I get
was
caught up
really
on.
good.
See at the start of an album, I get caught on the catchy song like "Suck Me," "Smoke," and "In My Zone" all caught my ear for all those respected albums. And so, and then it's the more deeper songs like, you know, everybody, I can't see what pissed me off. Everybody dick wrote Seven Chakras so much. I liked it, but I didn't think it was like the dick sucking song. I thought fucking When Worlds Collide and
It
everything else were
definitely
better.
ain't the dick
And
sucking
Locust
song
and
off those songs.
Cats, but
It's
everybody
a really good
sucked
song. No,
Seven
beef, but
Chakras
When Worlds
dick.
Collides was definitely better.
But I mean, it's just that third verse, man. When they go back and forth, I was like, oh my god, they need to do that more, like they did on what was it, the title
Yes.
track on Recession Proof. I could have swore, whatever it was. It's the first track off Recession Proof. They do it on the third verse. They go back and forth, and I'm like, this again. Thank you. They need to do that more, man. They need to do exactly. They need to do what they did on fucking Mer's Day. They need to go back and forth a little bit. They need to. I just love it when they do that shit. Because they can fucking do it, man. Their chemistry is so phenomenal on that, and I really liked. We could do Merce Day album review. I don't know. There's still. Hey man, if Cats would, well, it's not my bad. It's not if Cats would watch it. It's if we can find time to listen to these albums and not just go into the review dry like we did with this one. We just gotta sit down, Hero, and sit here and pick an album. And then when the new albums drop, though, it'll be easy. We'll just do new albums. We're just in a slightly slow
Yeah,
season.
well,
They will attempt to
get
locate
ready.
you.
If we do the new albums, get ready for the Chris Bash Fest, which is probably what that's gonna be.
Man, and it's sad
The
too
top
because
of
I'm
the
gonna
line is
listen.
probably gonna be another Next to Nothing, where it's looking, unless they just shit on all the other songs, it's gonna be a really good album.
So, has any album came out
think
this
we're
year yet
both
that we
hoping
should have did a review on, since you didn't really probably listen to the Static King album? Royce's album's coming out in April. I'll listen to that. I
Yeah,
don't
I'll
have
definitely
high
give
hopes
Royce's
in that
album a
one.
listen to. But
I don't know.
I don't think any albums are coming out.
All right, well then we'll
Just
have to
some
wait up.
singles here and there for albums that are coming out.
Coming.
Didn't you say Joel Ortiz's album?
Oh
You just
yeah,
listened to it?
yeah, that album was decent. It wasn't
I haven't
anything
listened to it
special, but
yet.
we can get on and talk about it. I
Yeah,
didn't
I'm
put it
down.
on my phone
I'll have
yet.
to go listen to it. I'll have to go listen to it 'cause
You
I
gotta
haven't
tell me
listened to it yet,
what exactly album will do this, and then I'll fucking put it on my phone, and I'll probably listen to it. No, I don't know, man. I want to listen to Ghost Story when I get on, go to work and stuff. I don't know, man. Because I can
You and
probably
me both.
listen through a fucking whole album while in one day, and then come home and talk about it. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
You and me
We'll have to
both,
sit here and think about
but
it. Anyways,
I've been
I gotta.
bumping the hell out of some Ghost Story and Elmada Humps State.
All right, I gotta end the video.
Especially Ghost Story.
I've been bumping.
But-
I don't. You know what? All right, I gotta end it. It's Toad, man. I mean, I'll try to end it. Dang it, Treyarch.
What? You're cut in the video here. Oh shit. Hope it don't
Twitch
interrupt
app is
the
broken.
ghost
Upload
in.
Studio is broken. This whole console sucks. Xbox One, dude.
Gotta say, if this doesn't get
Console
cut, this
ever.
game is so hard to play and talk at the same time.
That's because it's hard for you to do anything like good while playing a game like good. Shut the fuck up.
I don't know, man. Dylan be able to go good, good, and good.
Good. Why did I think it ended? Yeah, it did. You want to